Hello and welcome to this analysis on Power Finance Corporation PFC, a government Navratna company. Now, PFC, if we look at it from the monthly chart point of view, as per Ichimoku, right from 2008 lows, it did one Ichimoku wave, which completed in 2014. Post that, it did a sideways corrective, which was more of in terms of time than in terms of price, which went all the way like this, which is a typical P wave in Ichimoku, and it completed its move out here. So a big triangle formation took place out there, which went for a lengthy period of time, right up to 2000, bottomed out in May 2020, but the breakout came in 2021 out here. Now, from there, we can see that the stock has also now on the verge of completing another N wave to complete a big I wave somewhere around this zone. It may not be complete as yet, but it's on its last leg of completion out here. Now let's try to decode how things are going ahead from here in Ichimoku. Now, in the monthly, large green candles formation happening out here, May coming to an end. This is, while it looks like a hanging man, it is not a hanging man candle because the wick is not so big compared to the body. So, continues to rally quite well. In the weekly, again, this week just 2 days over, but a large green candle formation happening out here, and that was because in the last couple of weeks the stock had stagnated in this zone, and we saw a massive breakout happening yesterday and follow through today also happening in it. Good sharp move out there in PFC. Now, in the daily, like I said, the candle formation, the Ichimoku wave structure is suggesting that this particular I wave is now coming towards an end. And we can see that in this diagonal formation which is happening in it. It's at the upper end of a diagonal. It could, of course, stretch a little bit more if it needs to. There is also a a bearish harmonic ABCD formation, which is around 185 in it. So, good possibility that the stock could come under pressure in this zone of 184 to 185 odd in the coming days. Else, if it turns from this particular level itself downwards, then the first level of major support is 175. We can see that this level from where it took off, this was where that consolidation and little bit of distribution took place, 174. So anything below 174 will put pressure in it, and the major heavy selling would only come below 165, where this base line is there trying to protect it. Anything below this would mean that the stock will could come under some kind of selling pressure after that below 165. So extreme short term 175, uh, after that 165 puts pressure on the stock, which could then bring the stock down to 150 if that particular level is broken. And that's where the uh, weekly support is also lying, and also, yes, somewhere near the monthly support. So cluster supports around 150 in case we see a breakdown of this particular wedge happening out here. While if it continues to rally, if this wedge becomes a failure, then the stock on the upside, if it can take out this 185 or 186 level, then the next resistance comes in at 210 for it. So in the short term, we have a immediate resistance 185, support at 175, break on either side. 175 breaks, we come to 165 or 150, while on the upside, break of above 187, 88 takes it to 210. So inching close to some kind of resistance and trigger levels in front of you. So for fresh long additions out here, I would give it a pause and then consider it as a buy. And if I get a weakness sign below 175, I would then start looking for some short opportunity wins. So before I wind up this is not a trading advice or strategy. It's just an educational video. Please do your thorough research in it before taking a view to buy it or short it, and then only take the decision. So before I wind up, once again, uh, revision of what I just said, that from a short to medium term, yes, a pullback can happen in it if those levels are broken. But over the long term, what I just suggested, that this particular move from 58 to 180 right now is the end of first an I wave, an N wave, which will be an I wave. The pullback which would happen in it, whether it is up to 150 or lower, would again resume a major uptrend. So the medium to long term story of the stock remains extremely bullish. One could look at SIPs on the way down also to add more, or if you have not entered, to look at that opportunity to add this stock in the near term. With that, I end this video. Have a happy investing to everyone. Bye bye.